Some Tesla drivers learned the hard way about how cold weather impacts their battery life. This was the scene this morning at a charging station near 95th and Western in Evergreen Park. Drivers say some of the stations weren't working, and those that were taking a lot longer to charge.
I've been here for over 5 hours at this point, and I'm still have not got to charge my car. Charge it should take 45 minutes. It's taken 2 hours.
That driver says he saw at least 10 cars towed. Tesla advises owners to keep the charge level above 20% during bitter cold weather.
All the frenzy these days, these EVs, these electric vehicles. We're going to take a look at this, and we're going to see how society has been fooled. Fooled means you have been tricked, deceived, or cheated. Okay, these EVs, the term electric vehicle is a deception. The term electric vehicles is a deception. First, we see the U.S. News report on the so-called #1 electric vehicle, the Chevy Volt. This is last year, 2023. And we see that it costs between $26,000 and nearly $30,000 for an electric vehicle. And we're going to get at that term electric vehicle in a second. Next, we see car and driver. The #1 for 2024 is the Hyundai Ioniq 6. And we see that it starts at $38,650. And next we have another reputable site of Top Gear. This is out of England. And it's also on the Hyundai Ioniq. And over there it's selling for £64,945. Now we're going to take a look at what the origins of a EV, an electric vehicle, is. And it started with this. You see that term right there? A Taro 2-seater ride-on truck, 12-volt, large electric vehicles, battery-powered cars for kids with remote control, spring suspension, LED lights, and music. And it sold for $299.99, and you get a $20 coupon discount on this electric vehicle. This is the origins of electric vehicles. They took the concept of this and they made it much larger, and we're going to see why. And there are some problems with EVs as well, as we saw in the introduction. They changed it from this to this. So these EVs, you got to understand, it's a deception. EVs, electric vehicles, is a deception. EVs are a deception. So like we pointed out, this electric vehicle here on the left sold for $299.99. The vehicle on the right is starting at $38,650. On the left, we see a 2021 Tesla Model Y all-wheel drive long-range battery pack module for $4,499.99. So basically $4,500, $4,500. On the right, we see approximately 88 batteries for $50. For $50. And this is how all of this was done. Through the deception of, quote, advertising, battery-operated cars, I'll say that again, battery-operated cars are sold to you as, quote, electric vehicles. After all, a battery is electric. You ever wonder why you pay more for a battery-operated car than a gas-operated car? Why? Why is there all the frenzy these days for a battery-operated car? What you're going to hear next is the environmental impact on these battery-operated cars and also the limitations of these battery-operated cars because they have a problem in cold weather.
Quote, like slave and master, Democratic Republic of the Congo miners toil for 30p an hour to fuel electric cars, better known as battery-operated cars. Dated January 3, 2021. Congolese workers describe a system of abuse, precarious employment, and paltry wages, meaning worthless or measly wages, all to power the so-called green vehicle revolution. What is 30p? We'll have to take a look at the original article by The Guardian. Congolese workers describe a system of abuse, precarious employment, and paltry wages, meaning worthless or measly wages, all to power the so-called green vehicle revolution. Monday, November 8, 2021. Last modified on Monday, December 6, 2021. The names Tesla, Renault, and Volvo mean nothing to Pierre. He has never heard of an electric car. But as he heads out to work each morning in the bustling, dusty town of Fungurum, in the Democratic Republic of Congo's southern mining belt, he is the first link in a supply chain that is fueling the electric vehicle revolution and its promise of a decarbonized future. Pierre is mining for cobalt, one of the world's most sought-after minerals, and a key ingredient in the batteries that power most electric vehicles, EVs. He says his basic wage is the equivalent of £2.60, $3.50 a day, but if he works through lunch and puts in hours of overtime, he can make up to about £3.70. Not that lunch is worth waiting for. He claims he is given just 2 small bread rolls and a carton of juice. There is more to the article. See the link in the description box to read in its entirety.
All praises to the Most High Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai.